Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Korash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who are learning this truth from. And Shalom to the hopefully elect. Just really quickly want to touch on this lesson from the elder in Baltimore, going in on Eve. You know, this sister. Can't think of her name, but nevertheless, you know, he's going in on this Eve, you know, who's claiming to be a Hebrew woman, or knows that she's an Israelite woman, but still has that feminine worldly mind frame. All right, and the truth of the scriptures has no place for that. You know, I'm not speaking to you, Akwath, who come and listen and play, play the background. All right, as the scriptures say, you know, you listen quietly, you may comment here and there. You see, I'm not speaking to you, Akwath. This lesson is geared towards, you know, you women out there who feel as if Yahweh Shema Shai made a mistake as far as making and creating you women. You see, you women have a role to play on this earth, man. All right, and if you don't like that role, you don't go to YouTube to vent your frustrations on Israelite men. You're gonna have to take it up with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. You know, a lot of you women, you know, and I really don't even like touching on Eve, because Eve is not going to get the memo until all hell breaks loose. But seeing this video, you know, the spirit jumped on me. You know, because when Eve is gonna pipe down, is when society collapses and our hell breaks loose, man. Let's go ahead and get this video. We'll get some precepts. Lord willing, this be edifying.
Or suppressing that from a woman to another woman is not right. I believe that so many men, especially men in truth, are afraid of women knowing the truth because you have added unnecessary burdens. You've given yourself liberties to take other wives and to do all these things, and yet the woman is constantly being oppressed and suppressed in Torah, which is supposed to be where we are free. What obedience is supposed to look like, what submission is supposed to look like, what meek and quiet spirits are supposed to look like, because you're getting your definitions from men who think that that's what they want a woman to be. And every woman walking around, not reading the Bible, only having it interpreted through the lens of a camp or a man who suppressed, repressed them, is not what Yah's intention was. This is how a man interprets this, and this is how it's supposed to look. It's never going to work. A woman has to know all of Torah. And you hear me teaching something that is either masculine or feminine. A woman, everyone should know all of Torah, but especially a woman, because she, at those children, she has to teach her sons how to keep the commandments. She has to teach her daughters how to keep the commandments. Is because of suppression, oppression, and repression. When you take a role and then you thumb on it and press it and you try to mold it into what you feel like it is instead of what it was designed to be, then you ruin it. And that the world has done to you, to our women within this culture. And so you come for me as a woman when I try to tell them, this is not what Torah was like. This is not how it's set up. This is not how a man is supposed to treat a woman. This is not how sex looks. This is not how marriage looks. And you come for me when I believe that I'm being used as a vessel to keep our women from leaving from something that's so rich and so loving and so supporting of the woman and so praising of her and her proper and natural function, and it shows it. And you want me from doing it because my head's not covered? Does a man know what it's like to benefit in a situation where a woman is actually being a woman? Do we even know what that looks like? I'm westernized, sit in a corner, shut up, let me do whatever I want to do. That's not Torah. And I don't care how.
All right, and that's enough of that babble. You know, no edification whatsoever. Just a bunch of rhetoric and a bunch of feelings, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai isn't dealing with feelings. The Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with his word, and what he say goes, man. All right, this truth isn't based off feelings. All right, and you women are very emotional. All right, you do things based off how you feel. She turned on the camera to record her rhetoric based off how she felt, man. All right, the Lord isn't dealing with feelings. He's dealing with his scriptures. He's dealing with his men. You know, when you want to learn the scriptures, you have to go to a prophet, all right, a man, to get the proper breakdown, all right, and those would be preferably the men, the elders of Great Millstone, all right. Let's get Genesis 2:18, and it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh, a power said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him." All right, so the Lord made a helpmeet for Adam, man. That is the role of a woman, man. You know, she's basically saying that you know, her role given to her by Yahweh Shema Shai, she doesn't like it, man. Well, that's too bad, because Yahweh Shema Shai doesn't care what you like and what you don't like. It's what he says that gets the last word, man. There is no arguing and going back and forth with Yahweh Shema Shai. You women were created to be helpmeets. All right, and let's get a little more edification. I got it. You know, this is gotquestions.org, and it says, what does it mean that a wife is supposed to be a helpmeet/helpmeet? And this is the answer. All right, proving that, you know, this is most likely drawn up by an Edomite. So Esau Edom knows what the role of a woman. It's you women who don't know your role, man. Because when you go to the other nations, their women, for the most part, you know, stand by their men. You know, they know, especially, you know, amongst Moab, a lot of those Moabite women, all right, are very meek. They're very humble. You know, their husband gets the last word. What their husband says goes. All right, why? Because they know their role. The word help me comes from Genesis 2:18 in the King James Version Bible, which says, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. Meet in this context is an adjective that means suitable. What the verse actually says is that the Most High created a help for Adam, and this helper was meet, suitable, fit, proper for him. All right. So Yahweh Shema Shai made women suitable or a proper fit for Adam. You see, for him, through the years, the phrase helpmeet morphed into a single word, helpmeet, which is sometimes used as a synonym for helpmate, meaning spouse or companion. All right, and that's what you women were designed and created to do. Be a companion to your husband, man. Modern translations render the phrase in Genesis 2:18 as a helper fit for him, a helper suitable for him. Let's read a little bit more and we'll get back to the scriptures. It is interesting to note that the only part of the Most High's creation declared to be not good concerning Adam's solitary state. The Most High stated it was not good for man to be alone. A man is by nature a social creature. The Most High created us to need companionship, and of course, a man alone cannot propagate. All right, a man can't procreate with other men, man. All right, and this Eve, you know, she says, you know, there's another video where she goes into how women are, she said, well, women are just supposed to make babies. All right, no, women have a beautiful role, man. All right, and it isn't just to make babies, but that is the primary duty that you women have been tasked with, man. It's to bear children. All right, but a lot of you women, you try to bring that Western mentality, that feminism, all right, into this truth. The ways of Esau Edom, and roughly paraphrasing the scripture that says, learn not the ways of the heathen. All right, being westernized and feminized, that is the way of the heathen. That is the way of Esau Edom, man. All right. Let's grab Ecclesiasticus 36:24, and it reads, "He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession." All right. So whether you women like it or not, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai made you to be a possession to your man. All right. The first man that goes in unto you, that is your husband. Contrary to what Esau Edom says, you can go and play the field. You can, go and get a divorce and ride the cock carousel. All right, those don't align with the scriptures, man. Those actions don't align with Yahweh Shem Shai. You become a possession to that man. All right, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. That is your task as a woman, man. Is to be a pillar of rest to your man. But a lot of you Eves, you have become the total opposite, man. You're just a pillar of hell, man. All right. I see a lot of just within my neighborhood, really just sitting back and analyzing things, man. And I see a lot of Eves. All right, they're not playing their role, man. If your man is going out and busting his butt to bring home the checks, all right, to do his duty, to be a man, you should be cooking. All right, that's the least you can do is whip up a hot plate, man, for that man. But I see a lot of men, they come home with fast food bags, pizza boxes, but they have a woman in the house. All right, someone doesn't understand their role. 1 Timothy 5:14, and it reads, "I will therefore that younger women marry and bear children." All right, you hear that? Bear children. All right, that's a part of your job. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave you a womb. That children can be created in the womb. Why do you think you have the setup that Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave you? Why do you think men have the setup that they have? All right, they have men have rods. Which would shoot out sperm, man, to put in the woman so that she can have children. So that is a part of your role. God the house give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. All right, and that's what a lot of you Eves do. This type of behavior, getting on YouTube and expressing your frustrations and feelings on how women are supposed to truly maneuver in this truth, and how women are really supposed to be according to the Torah. This woman has no idea what she's talking about, man. All right, and like someone said in the comment board, the sign in the back explains everything. All right, when you read that sign in the back, all right, this poster, it says lost. All right, this woman is completely lost, man. Like a lot of you women are, man. You just don't want to humble down, man. But that humbling season is approaching. 1 Corinthians 14:34, and it reads, let your women, all right, subject is women, keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. All right, so you women, you should just do what the scriptures say, man, and play your role, play the background. All right, let the men that Yahweh Shema Shai set up do what they need to do. All right, teach this word in truth and sincerity. You know, guide the house according to the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, you women just keep silence, man. You shouldn't be getting any sort of recording material to record anything. All right, you should just keep your mouth shut, man. But for for Eve, that is a very hard task. But they are commanded. All right, this is a commandment. If you claim to be an Hebrew woman, an Israelite woman, you're breaking that command. All right, you're breaking it on purpose, because a lot of you Eves know that you should be quiet. You know your role, but you can't you got to go against that. But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. All right, you're commanded to be silent, man. To play the background. All right, do what you're supposed to do according to the scriptures. All right, and that's it. You shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be recording anything on YouTube, man. And this is ultimately what I'm waiting on to happen. All right, when this day comes, you know, it's gonna be a celebration to a lot of us men who are in this truth in sincerity, man. This is Micah 7:10, and it reads, then she that is my enemy shall see it. A lot of the majority of the women of the nation of Israel are the enemy to the Israelite men. All right, a lot of you men are sleeping next to your enemy, man. And shame shall cover her, and that's what's about to happen very soon. A lot of you women are about to be put to shame. All right, when this rent moratorium rolls out, all right, a lot of you women are about to be put to shame. All right, living on the streets, living in your car, begging men to take you in. All right, we're approaching those times, man. Was said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? And that's how a lot of these women think, man. Most of the majority of women don't truly believe in this truth, man. All right, just keep it straight. They don't truly believe. You know, when you look at Job's wife, all right, when times got, you know, things got hard, she pretty much dipped out on Job, man. Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. All right, and this is what I'm waiting on, man. To see you rebellious, loudmouth, can't keep your mouth shut women, all right, who want to create some sort of platform on YouTube, waiting on you to be trodden down, man, lest you repent. Waiting on you to be trampled over, man. And with that, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Till the next time. Shalom.